Back to the booth. Apologies for that bit of dysfunction here. I'm joined by Corey Rich and Alan from Litepanels. Corey is an action photographer and director, quite well known if you follow him on the internet. And Alan from Litepanels has this. What is this?
So we're really excited this year to introduce the Caliber 3 light kit. It's a true Fresnel that's really unique because you can power it with AA batteries, and you can focus the fixture from about 15 degrees to about 70 degrees. And of course, with all of our products here, dim from 0 to 100 without any color shifting. And it's like I said, it's a really great compact kit.
Why don't you show us how that works?
Yeah, so we have a power switch here, and hold it down for about a second. Turns on. It's supposed to turn on.
Okay.
And
the first rule of
yeah. So I
TV.
probably didn't put in batteries.
Do we have another one in there?
We do, but we have to plug it in at that point.
Okay.
But I wanted to kind of show you some of the other features you have. So you can focus the fixture by just turning this the front lens here, and that's the spot and flood feature that I was telling you about. And while we were beta testing this, we asked Corey to give us his input, and being that he's out doing these really unique and interesting shoots, he had the opportunity to test it for us and give us some really solid feedback, and maybe you can kind of share
Corey,
with us.
Sure. What have you been doing? How long have you had this actually?
I mean, my world is really in remote locations, and so there's no such thing as a studio in my world when we're doing documentary film style work or commercial work. And so we're always looking for a small footprint production model, small tools that allow us to create big production, really. We want high production value with the smallest kit available. And this Caliber setup allows us to do a 3-light setup, and it's in a cooler size bag.
Come on, let's see that.
This is like 2 6-packs of beer if you're going to the beach in a cooler, but you have 3 lights.
It's pretty good if you're going stealth shooting as well. You really,
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's right. That's right. They actually fit into these these slots, and that's a big deal for us as well. But no, the reality is, I think the idea that we can plug into the wall or rechargeable AA batteries, we can create a pretty sophisticated interview setup or paint, splash some light in the background in an on-location environment. And with low light cameras today, DSLR cameras, you don't need as much light as cameras of the past. And so these small solutions that allow you to shape light, put it where you want, whether it's in an interview or whether it's painting the background, this is the wave of the future. Small lights that allow you to be super nimble and be creative.
Okay, so what have you actually managed to do with this? Give me examples of where you use it. And
what we found, we were using it in 2 different ways. We were either using it to light an interview, right? So we were raking some light across the back of someone's head, or creating 2 matching side lights, to create highlights, and then we would use a key that was a little bit softer. We also use them frequently if we're in a dark environment where we really want to kind of paint some light into the background. You can just, because it's a focusable classic Fresnel in essence, except LED, it doesn't get hot and burn your hands. We can really sort of point the light on exactly the target or the area where we want to add some light, some texture. So if there's an element in the background of either a scene that we're shooting or an interview, with 2 Caliber sets, all of a sudden you can really start pinpointing and sculpting that background.
And of course, Caliber set, you mean six?
Sure. The sky's the limit.
There's 3 in a set?
There's 3 sets of. It's actually all inclusive. So you get the Fresnels, the multi-jointed flexible tripods. You have barn doors. It's power supplies. It's a really
surprisingly light.
It's a really lightweight kit, and when you load this bag up, that's fully customizable as well. You can configure it the way you want. That makes more sense to you.
When you look at it, maybe you see it online, it maybe looks a little bit plastic, but actually it's completely metal.
Yeah, it's actually aluminum chassis, and it serves 2 purposes. It's a passive heat sink to keep the LED cool and regulate thermal management, and it also provides a place where you can put your batteries, so you can power it with AA batteries. And take off the back here, and I'll kind of show you how it fits in there.
How many AA's have you got? Let me show you that.
There's 6 AA batteries, and I think the reason why I didn't turn on is because I had them in the wrong way.
That's true. You can fix that now.
I'll fix it now. Yeah, definitely. So
Corey, if are these the only lights you now travel with, or do you still use larger 1x1 panels and stuff?
You know, in the ideal world, it's a combination of smaller lights with, for example, if we're, depending on how large we are, if the crew is myself and one other individual, it might be 2 Astras and this kit. I mean, that really allows us to light the main subject, have kind of a softer, larger source, and then really use these for shaping, whether it's backlight or side light. You know, but the reality is 2 Astras and this kit, you're talking 1 Pelican case and you have 5 lights that are very shapeable. And I think that's always my goal, is it's what's the smallest solution I can travel with that allows me to create the biggest results. And I think that's what Litepanels has really done for all of us. It's, you know, very compact lights that are simple to use, that are price point, they're affordable.
And they have a color quality that's
right.
Amazing.
Incredible quality of light, and they're reliable. I mean, that's a big one.
When's it going to be available, and how much is it going to be?
We're shipping now.
You're shipping now?
You can get them anywhere, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so that's one thing that we really want to strive.
You only announced it yesterday.
That's part of what we're trying to do now. When we announce something, we want to make it available for someone to buy. So, so we've really made great strides in doing that, and we're happy to say that they're available now.
Okay, cost?
Cost, that's what's super unique about this. A full kit that has 3-point lighting, under $3,000, as you were, under 1,000 MSRP. So
sorry, under 1,000 for 3 heads.
3 heads, tripods, full kit, and this full kit loaded is about 13 pounds.
Wow.
So you can store it on your shoulder, carry it on a flight with you, and you have a great lighting solution for. Essentially, it was made for videographers, bloggers, webcasters that need to be portable, and that's something that we've kind of achieved here.
It's a very useful and realistic alternative.
So it turns on now. I fixed the battery
Go
portion.
ahead.
It's kind of like a safety thing. So you compress the power button for about a second, and it's a delay. It turns on.
Hey, look at that.
And of course, dimmable from 0 to 100.
And we can focus it too.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen. We're out of time, but if people want to know more, where do they go?
Litepanels.com.
Easy. Okay, we'll be right back after a very short break with Sony.